Hey guys, Barretus here and welcome back to Forever Stranded. So in the last recording we got started on our AE2 stuff, built these crystal growth accelerators so that we can start growing the pure crystals, and knocked out a few more of the quests into here. So we're starting to get into the AE2 stuff. I noticed as well that it looks like it's unlocked these other two now that we did some of those quests. So we've got moving worlds, time to leave the planet and find a new place to call home for now. Make a hollow projector. This is the key to advance within rocketry. So this looks like the stuff to get into advanced rocketry. We've also got collector, which is to complete the quests here you will need this block, so submission station thing. And it looks like we just have to start producing massive amounts of different items. We still haven't got enough seeds for this one. We're getting a chicken spawn. But it's getting there, I think, if we go have a look at the farm. So what I did notice is there's no mention of the Auto Sieve in that book. Yeah, we're up to 30. We're getting there. I might, if I run out of other things to do, maybe sit there and just work on it with the watering can, but I can't really be bothered at the moment. What I was thinking of doing today is, so I noticed there's no mention anywhere in here about the Auto Sieve or the Auto Hammerer. So I'm thinking we'll just make them now. I'd been holding off on it because I thought there'd be quests to make them, but it doesn't seem to be the case, and I'm getting sick of having to, do a stack of compressed sand and compressed cobble, compressed gravel and stuff between recordings. So what I did between last recording and this one was did a stack of compressed gravel, got us just a bunch more broken ores. I smelted up all the iron, so hopefully we've got enough iron now to get some of these going. So I think what we're going to do first, I actually wrote myself a little diagram. So the plan is we want to process cobble into gravel, gravel into sand, sand into dust, then sieve those three, but we also want to send sand into witch water barrels to get us soul sand, which we can sieve. And if we sieve soul sand, actually I think if we click on this guy and then click on use, maybe? No? I think if we click use on this one though, yeah, we can see what we can use it for. This is interesting. I didn't know you could sieve cobblestone to get titanium aluminide dust, but that might be handy. So I was just going through this and deciding what we need to sieve. So sand, definitely. Gravel, definitely. Ender gravel, I don't think so. Although 2% chance for platinum, maybe it's worth doing that at some point. Sand, obviously. Cobble we might end up doing. I'm not sure how useful, like how required this stuff is. Dust, of course, redstone. Don't think it's worth doing nether gravel. Although to get more glowstone, maybe we could set that up. Dirt, there's not really a point. I don't think we're going to get enough. I guess unless we start doing something that processes seeds, but then we'd also have to check that all of these seeds can be like turned into seed oil or whatever we want to make. Infested leaves isn't worth doing. Normal leaves isn't really worth doing either. Dust, but soul sand will get us nether quartz, which we actually need. We need some of, and we need probably a fair bit for AE2, and we currently have none. We've got one pure nether quartz crystal. So that's sort of why I'm thinking of doing this now, because we can start processing these things. We'll start off by doing one hammer and one sieve, and we'll hammer cobble into gravel and then sieve the gravel, and see how long our iron lasts and how much more we can get done. So to start off, they're not too bad to make. They just require a lot of iron. Like the auto sieve requires 2 blocks of iron. But the hammer needs an, let's see, diamond. That's all we need from there, isn't it? 2 diamonds and 2 sticks. So we need 2 diamond pressure plates. That's correct, isn't it? Auto hammer? Yeah. 2 of them, a diamond hammer, and then it's just that and that. Auto hammer. Now, this, excellent, this takes RF. That's what I was worried about. I wasn't sure how to power these. That's really good. They just take RF, and it's just a hammer. Can I? Nope, you can't pick it up like that. We just have to break it. Good. So we have to put hammers into it, but I think we'll just probably set up a system to make cobble hammers. I think will be the way to go. Just turn that off. So for this initial setup, so I'd like to clear out a basement, but I don't want to do that until we get a the tool forge, so that we can create an excavator. And once we can do that, we can clear all this sand out really quickly. So we might just do a temporary setup in here for now, and once we sort of figure out how we want to hook everything together and expand it a bit, then once the A2 stuff pushes forward, we'll have iron, we can get some of these things done. Should be good. So let's okay, so we've got that. We need power cables, which we do have some of, yes. Good, we'll need power cables, we'll need, I guess we can just use transfer pipes for now. I'll probably set them up with the Ender IO conduits. I think they're probably the best option. Although transfer pipes are fine, they just take up more space. You can make Ender IO ones a little bit more compact. Now, how are we going to get power to this? I think the power under there isn't power that we want. Sorry, that's it's the AE2 cables, not these ones. That is conduit facade. And that's facade as well, isn't it? Yeah. Yeah, okay, so let's go like this. Yeah. I didn't want to do it this way, but we'll just go this. It'll be cheaper. Otherwise, we spend an extra cable to get around this corner. So we'll want hammerer, gap, and then I guess the sieve. Like that. Just fill that back in. Actually, fill that in too. And we'll fix these up with facades and stuff later on. Okay, so if we put the hammer here, he's getting power now. Now we need another one of our cobblestone generators, which we luckily have a couple of from one of the quests. There we go. Makes 1 cobblestone every 40 ticks. It's going to be pretty slow, but that's fine. We can up the output and stuff later on. I wonder if I place this beside it. No, it doesn't output. Okay. How can we get that to work without using a transfer node? How do we want to do that? We could try. No, we don't want to do flux ducts. Maybe just a basic hopper. Sand shouldn't be in there. Yeah, let's do a hopper. See if a hopper works. Let's see, a little bit more wood. I don't know if this will actually work, but if it does... Oh, it does work! Excellent. And it doesn't seem to need hammers. Which is interesting, I thought it did. Maybe hammers just make it faster? You know what, just give me that stack of wood. Let's try putting a couple of stone hammers in there. Let's see what that does. Oh no, it doesn't accept stone hammers. Interesting. Oh well, that's fine. Maybe it only accepts diamond hammers. I don't know, that's pretty cool too. Okay, so we've got that one. So next, to make the auto sieve, we need blocks of iron and glass panes. 4 glass panes, 2 blocks of iron, block of iron, glass panes, iron ingots, and we'll just use this sieve because we shouldn't need the basic one anymore, because we'll just put it through the auto sieve. Alright, so if we put him there, he does take power. Needs a mesh. Oh, it's got a little character in it. Foxglove. Okay. So then we should be able to do a transfer node with a transfer pipe. There we go. That's pretty cool. Okay, good. So this needs to be supplied with mesh. And this doesn't appear to need hammers. I don't know, maybe if you're using it to hammer ores, you put hammers in and it's more efficient. I don't know. Right, so then I guess we need to get these broken ores out and compress, yeah, like compress them. Auto compressor. I assume this is what we want? Oh, that's a lot of iron for a maybe. We actually don't have enough iron for it. But we might have enough here to get another lot of iron. Because I think I had 3 crushed iron. 2 of them and 2 of them. Oh, we might get lucky here. So if we make that guy, look at the hammer that I'm currently using. Where is it? There. Ah, 6. Okay. Well, that's only 1 more iron, which isn't quite what we need. We need another 5, yeah. Alright, well now that this is working... Alright, I might have to hammer up some more iron. I don't really want to sit here waiting for this. But that does pretty good. I wonder if we can put steel meshes, iron mesh in there. Just so that it lasts longer. Alright, I'll get a bit more iron ore and I'll be back. You know what? I don't feel like waiting, like grinding up a bunch more iron dust, so instead I'm thinking we might go on an adventure. So I've read that there's a mineshaft underneath the starting area, like underneath the ship. So what I think we might do is build a bunch of ladders. 36. No, more than that. Build a bunch of ladders. 48. that'll just about get us to where we want to be. We'll do a few more actually. Yeah, there's supposed to be a mineshaft system below the yeah, 60 would be plenty. Below the starting area, so if that's the case, there should be iron ore and stuff in there, and chests and stuff we can go explore. Now have a look for, so if we get our ladders, that's fine. Let's get 2 water buckets, and what we'll do is create a more of these as well. I'll take that just in case we need a drink while we're down there. And what we'll do is we'll make a water, I can't remember what it's called. You know, when you place a bunch of water at the bottom of the drop to stop your fall. Water break, I think that was what they called. Whatever. And yeah, we'll just dig straight down somewhere. Where should we dig from? Let's do from like here. Which annoyingly happens to be right beside this. Oh, don't want to do that. Can I just fill this in so it's not... There we go. Alright, let's dig. Ah, sandstone. Alright, so do we just keep digging down? Does it ever turn into normal stone? Oh! Wow, that's pretty good positioning, actually. How dangerous is... I see a creeper. There we go, that should keep us relatively safe. We want to break that. Okay, so to make our water break, do that. Cover those like that. Actually, we can leave it 3 high, that's fine. Shouldn't be a problem. So we'll place a sign, and then we'll place 2. Actually, we need to put our ladders down first. We place a water bucket there and a water bucket above it. You can get away with a single water bucket, but I'm not sure if that's changed. You also drop pretty quickly on ladders now. But that's fine. So that'll let us drop down. Let's place the rest of these ladders before we go exploring. And it looks, judging by the mini-map, there's a lot of mobs already spawned inside the system. Ah, I missed one. There we go. Okay, not great that that's sand, but that should be fine. Alright, let's test it out. Alright, we're also wearing slime boots. It's been probably a week since I last recorded this, so I completely forgot we are immune to fall damage anyway. Whatever. It's done now. Alright, let's deal with this guy first. Don't do it, don't blow up please. There we go. Alright, I'm gonna pick these tracks up. Probably should have brought a water bucket with me. And let's break this. So we want to give ourselves a little safe area. Just so that we can, if we need to fall back in a hurry, we can. So let's do this. And we'll get a crafting bench down here.